Good morning. It is Sunday. We're playing Saturday. I actually already played Saturday. I went in and now I will talk over it. So, first, I noticed the .ie in the bottom right corner of that sign. So, I know immediately we're in Ireland. And come over to this sign. I find the N16. Quick look around to make sure I'm not missing anything, and then just gonna jump in and look for the N16 or 15, whichever one it was. No, 16, and hopefully I can speed this part up because it's just me looking around a map. But seeing the ends as an option was also very confirming, but the .ie was pretty telling. And now I just need to find, the R80. Seems like it's the sign says town center, so that means that's the town we're in. So the R80 is the one I'm looking for, and that should put me right into the town. And I'm apparently not seeing it. There we go. And then I come back into the map. I still have 40 seconds, so I know I can go for a perfect score here. So I'm kind of looking around. I notice there's a traffic circle. I'm going to be looking for a traffic circle. I'm going to try to see generally what the road looks like and if there's any sign that helps uh, which traffic circle it is. But then I zoom out and realize there's only one. So I'm going to click over there. And then I start to match up the roads. I can see that this is the road where that split happens. And then I realize I don't remember exactly where we started. So I click the flag in the bottom left to return to exactly where we started, which is right around the corner. And there we are, a perfect score, 1 yard away. Round two, I'm immediately thinking Europe again. And my first, I just need to get to some language here. And can't read anything there. I have this one sign here that says Jablitz and tariff zone. And none of that really helps me out too much. I'm thinking, just based on how it looks, I think I was thinking mostly France at this point. Double checking, yeah, sun south. I wanted to make sure I wasn't way off base for a second. But I think from here I just start zooming down the road, and I'm just trying to find either a sign on a building, like a little placard that might happen in like Spain or uh, Croatia or something. I mean, there's other countries too, but sometimes there's a placard on a building that can help. In this case, looking around like, what country would I go if I had to guess now? And I'm pretty confident in, not pretty confident, but my backup right now is definitely France. And here we go. Got to the car with the blue sticker, confirming we're in Europe. Creamy gas doesn't help company. And then here we go. Here's some signs. And now I'm thinking, wait a minute. This isn't France. This isn't France. I'm thinking maybe it's Lithuania now. The language is a little confusing. Um, I think I last second decide to go in the south there of Norway, and where's that? Switzerland. I mean, I think it's because I saw the O with the two dots, and I didn't realize that that was German, and I just at no point ever thought Germany that round, but ended up getting a little lucky. I guess the German language I'm more familiar with is in the south. I don't know, like if it's different, but I don't know. Maybe I just wasn't paying enough attention. But here we go. Spawn in, and I immediately know it's Uruguay, and I know that because sometimes you just kind of know, like you just played a lot, and like I don't even know how I can put it into words, but like yeah, this is Uruguay, obviously, but also the meme within the GeoGuessr community is that cows are in Uruguay. If you spawn in and you just immediately see a lot of cows and it feels like Uruguay, you're probably in Uruguay. And so here I go down the road for a bit. I forget if I even used the whole time here. I think I was going to try to find a highway sign at some point, but ultimately, yeah, and here I see some Spanish, which helps confirm. But ultimately, I don't think I get to any sign here. I end up just sending somewhere in Uruguay. But let's see what I do. And maybe I can speed this part up. I don't know. It's not worth the work. Media player controls kind of suck now. I just hit over. No, nothing. More Spanish. I try to read that like maybe there's some hint of a name in there. Like it said like Argentina Co or something. I don't know. Something close, like Arge something, and maybe I'd switch my guess, but ultimately, it's probably Uruguay. And it was. Always trust the cows. Round 4. Got a nice bridge here, which can be pretty helpful for getting a perfect score. I'm looking at the road lines. I'm thinking about the vibes, and I'm pretty confident. I think early on that we are in one of the Nordic countries, and this is very helpful. And then I get a little worried that like, wait, is this Germany again? Because I learned something new that Germany has those dots over their O's sometimes. But then I'm reading this, and I'm like, I don't know. I guess it could be, but I'm pretty confident we're in Sweden or Norway. I think at this point I'm thinking Sweden or Norway still. And this sign doesn't help particularly. It may have in the past. I think I knew the differences in the languages when I used to play more. But I have certainly forgotten. That sign doesn't help. I do find this one, which gives me both a pretty large city that I like. I'm pretty sure I recognize that, and a highway name. But I recognize now that this is definitely going to be in Sweden, so I'm just kind of looking, and then I see it right there. Boom. Yeah, wow. And then so I look, and we're 129 kilometers to the north on the 55. So I'm going to zoom in, find the 55, and I have no idea really how to estimate how many kilometers away. So I'm just thinking, like, yeah, that's probably about 129. Sure. How many is 129? I don't know. I don't know how many miles that is, but also how far it is on the map is very different depending on how north and south you are. Well, I guess that might not be true actually. Anyway, I start looking for a bridge. I find one. It wasn't the right one. I realize I should have started looking for a bridge much sooner, but I don't think I would have looked that far north anyway. And round 5, just immediately we're in Europe again. So I think 4 Europe rounds today. A relatively easy day. And see, what was I thinking early on? I think I was thinking France. Yep, I was thinking France again. Okay, this one's France for sure. And I believe I get to this sign. I'm like, oh yeah, look at that, French. That's a really good sign. It was France. And I think if I were playing my typical how I've been playing, just kind of like looking around, I would definitely have just gone France here and locked it in a minute. But since we're playing harder today, I start zooming down the road. And I eventually come across a sign. Yeah, I forget how far down this is. That's right. I stop and look to see if, like, what is John Deere? Oh no. Um, where is this? Who drives a little truck like that? I don't know. Um, but yeah, right here there's a sign, and I'm looking like, yeah, okay, France. And then I see this one, and I'm like, wait a minute. And my brain's slow today, so I'm like, Germany? I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, maybe I'll go close to as close to Germany as I can and France. I was like, oh wait, no, Belgium. Belgium has the same colors as Germany, but the stripes are vertical instead of horizontal. And I had that, 8 seconds left. Managed to save my guess. I think if I stuck with that first click, that would have been a even better score. But well done, Rob, on that round. Very, very good guess. And puts us at 23,600. And overall, pretty easy day. With well, I don't know. Your connection would be pretty hard sometimes, so I won't say that. But a pretty solid day. Nothing crazy hard. And with that, see if I can take us back to. There we are. All right. So, round one was Ireland, and look at this. Look at this. A lot of strong guesses. Well done, everyone. A lot of UK. If you didn't see the .ie, I can definitely see going in the UK, except that in Ireland, they don't have yellow on their back license plate, whereas in the UK, they do. So if you're not sure which country it is, that is a good differentiator. Round two was Germany. Good chunk of people going Germany, recognizing the language better than I did. And let's see, I was first on the last round, and this looks like Brit was by far the closest on this round. Well done, Brit. Round three was the Uruguay. And again, trust in the cows. And Srija was the closest on this one. Is that Amy? Yeah, Amy not too far after that. Round four was Sweden. This one, if you found a sign, you knew it was going to be north of Norrköping. And let's see, this looks like, is that Brit again? Yeah, amazing. That's an incredible guess. Well done there, Brittany. And then the last round was Belgium, and Rob getting a near perfect score there. Well done. Skipping ahead. All right, that brings us to the Wordle. Srija, Amy, and Alexa getting this one in 3. Gavely, the only person to get a 7 in Quirtle. Amy getting the mini in 45 seconds. Mommy Mom, 46. I am kind of curious if anyone particularly, some of these scores here maybe played, I don't know, maybe just moms, if you played after 3. Because if you did play after 3 p.m., then you'd be playing Sunday's game and not Saturday's game. So I did post about it, but reach out if this score is meant to be for Sunday instead of Saturday. And then for GeoGuessr, Rob, Srija, and Amy taking the top 3 spots. Britt only 200 points back from there. Not bad. Brings us to our leaderboard, which Wordle, or so there's 1 day left after this. So this is your last chance is to potentially change positions. So Srija, Wordle's locked. Mommy Mom Sru competing for silver. And I guess if Sru forgets to play and Wyatt has a great day, maybe he can steal the bronze. But otherwise, I think these are going to be our medalists, and it's just going to be, can Sru pass Mommy Mom? For Quirtle, Alexa is still 3 points ahead of Amy and I, who have pulled 5 now ahead of Wyatt. And so the race is likely between the 3 of us. So Alexa, please fail today. Thank you. The mini, Amy has gold locked, Brett has silver locked, and Wyatt, Srija, and Gavely are likely competing for the 3rd spot here, with Wyatt having the best odds for sure. GeoGuessr, Sru has gold locked, Srija has silver locked, and Gavely has a very strong chance to win bronze over Sean. So I think anyone below this is going to miss the podium. no changes in the team standings. And I will see you guys tonight for Fall Guys.